Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to MotorTown. So, after the big update, you'll know exactly what's going on now. If you haven't watched that video, go back and check it out, link will be down below. Today we're going to test out one of the new vehicles. When I say vehicles, I mean new truck and trailer. So this is now one of the new fleet. So it's like a Volvo truck, which I think looks awesome. Look at that. It looks so cool. And then trailer. Finally, they've put in a multi-car carrier. So, we're going to test this out today and see how good it actually is. And does it actually work? So, let's jump straight into it. Folded the ramp down and I've lowered the top deck. I've got 3 cars here that are all going to the starter dealership at the start of town. They will all be loaded first. We'll then lift the deck up. We've then got taxi, which is going to the starter taxi rank. We've got a police car which is going to the police station. And then we've got a car which is going to the luxury car dealer. So we'll be dropping this off first, then the police car, then the taxi, and them 3. So let's just get straight to it and load it. So I don't actually know how many. Oh no, we're strapping. I'm only going to put 2 straps on, I think. Just because I think it'll be easier. But we'll see. I don't know how many cars it holds. I'm going to guess at 3 each deck. So we'll just test it out and find out. I didn't want to do that. I thought the come on. Thought I'd not put the handbrake on, but I had. That's handbrake on. Strap it down. It was rolling then even though I strapped it. So I don't think the handbrakes hold too well. Let's see if the third goes on nicely. We're probably going to get damage for this, but don't know what else to do. Don't tell me this won't fit on. It won't fit on. Why will it not fit? No, it won't. Oh, it will, but you've got to damage it. Yeah, that might need a little bit of work then. By the looks of it, the bed isn't wide enough for 4x4s, which is a little bit unrealistic. Let's be honest. Yeah. Let's be real. But there's the first 3 vehicles loaded in. So next up will be the taxi. So let's get this on. For some reason they all catch at the back. Get this right forward like so. Make sure they're strapped down. They are. So let's grab the police car. I don't know if this is going to go on either, to be honest. Oh, it will. Same again, it caught driving on. There we go. And then final vehicle, which will be the first one off, is why we put it on the bottom deck at the back. because we will unload obviously the bottom deck first and then lower it down for the top deck. Right, so let's just get this strap. And then let's just fold that. I don't know if it'll go all the way up, because I don't think that car's right on, but we'll get it somewhat up. Yeah, that's now starting to push that, so I'm going to leave it about there, I think. Yeah, to be fair, we could have gone a bit closer. But never mind, it's fine, it's on. So what do we think? The first delivery we're going to do with the multi-car transporter. I think it looks awesome, personally. I'm going to get a picture of that. I think that looks awesome. So, apparently we've got cargo damage. That's probably from bringing them on. The ramps are very steep. And for some reason the back of every car just catches. I'm not too sure why actually. Oh no, we're getting damage still. Okay, well, just let that damage add up, it's fine. I don't quite know which vehicle it is because none of them seem to be having an issue. But we'll just let that add up. We're not doing it for the money and whatever, we're doing it to see what it's like. So, we're not worried about that for today. We're testing the new trailer out. And, well, at the same time, we're testing the new truck. So this is the, I believe it's called the Longhorn. And like I say, it's basically a Volvo. So, the trailer, apart from painting it, the trailer is fully stock. The truck isn't. Truck is tuned, so it's got the wrong button. It's got the 550 horsepower engine. I've stiffened the suspension, which right this very moment I definitely think it's helped. What else have I done? Obviously we've painted it. It comes with a Mark 1 transmission, so that I just kept that because I like driving with that. We put the stage 1 turbo on it, which it turned out to be about 650 brake horsepower. So it's quite powerful. One thing I will say is definitely bigger. Driving the Longhorn versus an Atlas, you can really tell a difference. It's definitely a bigger truck. I know you can tell because the cab's massive, but yeah, it's definitely a bigger truck. This has got the bigger fuel tanks that you can add in the utility menu. And there's some like blades that you can put on the back of them, which it's also got. It's got different bumpers on it. I've added different bumpers to it. I've added mirrors to the front, which I just think it looks cool. It looks like, looking through the window at the back, it looks like it's the sleeper cab. It looks like it's got a bit of a sleeper thing going on. Yeah, as you can tell, look, it's got, trying to not crash, but yeah, it's got beds and things in the back. Overall, I really like it. I really like this truck. It's got the power. Definitely not lacking on power. It looks cool. They've done well with the interior. The interior looks well. Like I said, the only downside I can see is it's definitely bigger. You can definitely feel it when you're driving, that it is a lot bigger, but that's fine. In my opinion, that's not an issue. If you look out the mirrors as well, obviously you can see the trailer behind. It doesn't even phase this. It genuinely doesn't even feel like I'm really towing much, which is good. But you know, that means we're not struggling. It means we've got enough power. Obviously, don't worry about the damage. We will, at some point, we will have another. This Mini's absolutely flying. At some point, we will have another go with this trailer, and we'll work out why it's getting that trailer damage. It could be something to do with the fact that how I've parked them. The have a look actually. Let me show you what I mean. The taxi is actually quite far over the bed, and so is the Supra. God, trees. So is the Supra at the top, and it looks like that BMW is quite far at the back, quite far to the ramps. They're quite close to them, so it could be that, and it could also be the fact that I have only put 2 straps on each vehicle, so there might be a slight bit of movement in them. So it could also be that. I don't know if you guys know much about trailers and like cargo automotive trailers. I actually work in the automotive industry for a living, so I deal with these things day in, day out. One thing that would be cool is they actually do a... Where am I going here? Oh, this is a waypoint to a different place, so we need to focus on what we're doing. Make sure we get the right place, so we go in here first. They actually do a bigger trailer than this. So this is the 6-car transporter. The ones that I see on a day-to-day basis they're not 6, they're 7. So somehow, I don't know how it differs to this, to be fair. I might have a look. You can get 7 cars on them, and they actually do a bigger version than that. There's one that you can transport between 10 and 11 vehicles depending on the size of them. So them ones, I think it would be personally so cool. Them ones you can actually reverse one over the top of the cab. So one comes down here over the cab. I just think it'd be a nice addition. Have multiple of them. Obviously I know this one's only just come out. And personally, the dev team have done a fantastic job of this trailer and the truck, to be honest. To say that they've only just come out. It would be really, really cool though, if you had that option in the future to be able to have the bigger transporting trailer. If you could get one with 10 cars on it, that would be so cool. So this truck wouldn't actually be able to tow the bigger trailer, because this bit here extends over the cab, allowing you to put a vehicle basically on top of your cab. So it would have to be something smaller cabbed, like an Atlas or something like that. But it is still doable. Oh, Nearly ended really bad because I didn't put the ramps down. Yeah, that was nearly really bad. Oh well. It's only a police car. It's got no charge in it as well, so you might want to charge that one, mate. That one's definitely out of charge. Anyway, let's put the ramps back up a little bit. Nope, wrong way. Up a little bit. Like so. And then we'll drive on to the taxi rank. So yeah, what's your thoughts, guys? Let me know in the comments below what you think of the new stuff in the update. I know people have already covered an overview of all the new vehicles, etc. I just thought I won't copy them. I won't do an update video of all the vehicles and etc. Let's just put them to test. Let's just put them straight to the test and see what they're capable of. So that's why for me, I won't be doing one of them videos, but instead we're going to individually test each vehicle and each trailer, whatever, and see what it's all about. So do stay tuned, guys. You know, there is going to be more content coming, especially around this update, and we're going to be testing them out. Oh, this is what I was saying. If we'd have parked it like there, that probably wouldn't have happened. Yeah, this one's got body damage. Okay, interesting. It's good to know. Good to know for next time. So next time we load a vehicle, yeah, it's got 100% body look. The next time we load a vehicle, let's look at that. The taxi's rolling, but that's not my problem because I haven't loaded it. So as we take these top 3 off, they're all going to this next location. We'll have a look and see which one of them get damage. The BMW at the back got damage from the ramp. I think the police car just got damage from basically putting it on and off. You've got to go really slow. And obviously the front one, the taxi, I'd parked it in the wrong place. It was way too far forward. It shouldn't have been that far. The Supra's probably going to be the same, but we'll find out in just a sec. Oh, my truck's over there, look. I decided to just ditch it over there. So let's put them down, and then let's bring the deck down. Bring the upper deck down. Let's get these cars straight off. So start off with the 4x4. This has got no visual damage. Oh, this will probably have damage because of the width, if you remember. %. Yeah, that's probably due to the trailer width issue. So as I think the trailer itself's wide enough. I think these here need to be a bit further over. I think they're kind of catching on the on the car as it goes up, which is slightly annoying, but maybe they'll be able to do something with that. I'm not 100%, but why can't I get in? I do apologise about this as well. I am using controller. Controller is significantly difficult to kind of do this. So this one's apparently full red body. Not too sure why it's full red body. Because we didn't do anything with this. It caught a little bit here, coming on and off. But that was about it. So we'll have to have a look at that. Maybe it's something to do with how close it will park to one of the other vehicles, maybe. I'm not too sure. But, like I said, today isn't about making lots of money and whatever. It's just literally about testing this out. Seeing how good the new equipment is. Oh, this hasn't got much damage. Really? Oh, it has now, because I've just caught it on there. This is going to catch surely. Look how low it is. I am really trying my best to not catch anything, but they are just super low cars. But yeah, obviously you're not going to be able to put any vans or anything like that on. 2% body. That will probably be the lowest one. So I'm having an issue with this one here. So let's jump up. This bar, you can't park anywhere near this bar. You need to give it some space. And then obviously the police car was loading on. I got the damage. This one, I'd not put it far forward enough and the ramps were catching it. Up here, this first car with a 4x4 that were catching on these. The middle one, I have no idea how it got damaged. No idea. So we need to play around with that. Test that one out a little bit. And this top one, I literally got 2% and I think it's from taking it on and off the trailer. So, other than that, I literally think that's it. I don't think we did too bad then. Let's just put everything back up. That's it. We're done. We have completely unloaded a full trailer load cars. Never thought I'd say that because I just never thought they'd do it. I never thought it was something that they'd do, but clearly they have. They've proved me wrong. If you remember in if you've watched my channel, my actual Nitro channel before, one of the videos where we did towing, I did mention, I've completely messed that up, I did mention them creating this and I did explain that about the size of them and what you could get on them and stuff like that. We did talk about that previously, so I'm so glad they did it. I am so glad they've done it. They've completely changed towing and transporting for the better in my opinion. I'm just parking this up in a nice location now to make it look nice. I think I've gone too far over, to be fair. I want to try and get another picture. I want to be able to see like car dealership in it. So that's what I'm doing now. Anyway, I ain't going to bore you with me trying to reverse trailers, which is a lot harder than you think, by the way, May I just add. But let's try that. But yeah, this is the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget that membership button down below. You will get early access to videos that do come out. Don't forget, I have got a Discord server. Link is down below. And my main channel is also down below. And there's some quite good content coming on my main channel. I've got some new games that I've been playing. And they are so cool. I'm loving it right now. But that is it for today. So thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you next time.